So today I'm starting something called the Brave New Speedblock. What do we call this? Another Brave New Speedblock. Let's begin then. I have pre-made blueprints for this. So this is Brave New World Speedblock. It's Brave New World, it's C-block. You begin with the normal stuff in C-block, and you begin with extra stuff, which you get from Brave New World. You have to do everything with bots. You don't have a player character, you only have robobots and 100 construction bots and 50 logistic bots. That's all you have. And this uses a lot of power. So C-block in general is very slow. C-block with Brave New World is even slower. And now we have 6 electrolyzers, which consume a lot of power. So from now on we'll basically be negative in power all the time. So the next blueprint goes straight up to algae farming 2. Now algae farming 2 is a very good way to get power, but you need a lot of red science research before then. So what we need to go to is algae 2, which is called green algae processing. Now we're not getting any progress because we need actual red science. So let's begin here. Request the copper we've just made. We made 4 copper so far. So now we're just making red science for a long time. Before we can move on to the next blueprint. Meanwhile, power is getting low. We're down to 1.1 megawatts. Yeah, so as I said, this can go between 0.8 to about 2.2. This could just as well have been at 1.9 and would have much more power. But no. Oof, nighttime and 1.2 megawatts. These things are struggling. As soon as the roboport is charging, nothing is happening. Looks like the first red science has been made. Is it daytime yet? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, and power is up to 1.5 now. Great. How's the copper coming? We have 4 copper here. So, how was your day? Mine's amazing so far. How's the power doing? No, it's going the wrong way again. This is the first part of the Algae 2 build I have. I can then expand it later with the part 2. So this is the full version. And this produces enough power to almost cover 5 boilers. So I'm calculating that this nets about 8 megawatts of power. We'll begin with the first part. And this nets about, I'd guess, 3 megawatts? Maybe? It's a lot more than we have currently, at least. Oh, wait. Wait. What's going on with power? 1.5? It started to buffer up some. How did that happen? So this is a speedrun. You'd think you can do something quicker than this, but you'd be wrong. Oh, look at this, 1.9 megawatts. That's amazing. Of which I'm using all of them right now. Water treatment is done. Let's go for green algae processing. So green algae processing is a slow research, so we're actually buffering up some red science here. But that is fine. We have 309 landfill now. More copper is being made, which I need. That's very nice. Yeah. So green algae processing is soon done as well. And then we just do copper. Green algae processing. So next one is basic chemistry. So we actually now have the recipe for this. So this goes there, connects to the flare stacks. Oh, look at them go. I love bots. So satisfying. All of these will go to the robot at the same time and deplete all the power. Okay, we're out of power. Stupid recharging bots. I still think it's funny that people think that it's possible to speedrun C-Block in 50 hours. It's like so much stuff needed in the end. I'm not sure if it's possible to do in 50. I don't know how long it will take in Brave New World either. So, no, oh my god, don't request that many. There's 80 basic circuit boards here now. Let's make some stone pipes. And some undergrounds. Not 150, oh jeez. One more sand. I put a wrong title. It should not be a speedrun, it should be slow run. So, algae farms. Starting to make green algae, which will be turned into charcoal. So, the first part of the algae power is done. We have extra power. Next up, I want to expand the electrolyzers. We're not really using the accumulators anymore, because this is now our power buffer. The thing in this chest. I have 2 farms. How much landfill do I have? 63? Oh god. What have I been doing here? Oh, this is so backed up. 110 in each of these, 150. This should have been making landfill the whole time. How did I fail with this? This was like 12 minutes ago. Oh dear. This consumes exactly as much as this produces, so now it will always be 150 slag in these. Let's actually place down the next blueprint. That is the first basic circuit boards. So this connects right here. 209 landfill needed. Coincidentally, that is 11 minutes of landfill production. I could belt this down here. Yeah, sure. Let's spend... Okay. So we make sure that we still make 18 landfill per minute, and we use all the other slag for stone and plates. Yeah, so what this build does is it makes use the algae farm green algae 1, which makes 25 green algae and also 5 brown algae. So this inputs the green algae to make fibers, and it uses the brown algae to make I don't know, acid. This eventually makes cellulose pulp, which becomes paper, which then are made into wooden boards, and together with copper cables, this makes basic circuit boards. So it has an excess of 15 green algae in this, which is just being made into wood boards, which is being wood bricks, which is also making power poles here. What else? The excess wood bricks will just go into the stone furnace here and be made into charcoal. But yeah, this basically means that we're out of copper. Wow. Okay, so this is all back down, so I don't need this down here anymore. Wow, the power consumption. What's going on? So this just expands this build. So let's do that. Make more copper. I'm out of iron? Oh my god, what happened to all the iron? Accumulators are being used? I'm out of power here? What on earth? Scary power situation. What are you doing? Why are you moving so much bricks? I need landfill, I need plates, I need everything. Oh god. Ugh, place this please. I need landfill. 5. Woohoo! Progress. Good. This is world record speed right here. So now we have more power. With 2 more assembly machines here, this is running at full speed. So I just need 4 steam engines, and then this whole power plant will net 8 megawatts. Come on, work quicker, make more mineralized water, make more plates. Now that we have power, we're just gonna expand this with 3 more electrolyzers. So now we're up to 12 electrolyzers. So we're getting extra iron, extra copper. You know what this means? Work towards the next blueprint, which is first sulfur. Boom, power plant done. So this blueprint, it basically just makes some sulfur. And I need some sulfur to kickstart the mineral sludge production. That uses charcoal filtering, so it's sulfur positive, but I need something to start with, and that's just this thing. But okay, the next blueprint, it fits there. Bots, they place things so quick. Nice. That's 2 crystallizers. It's making sapphire ore. Alright. This is up and running. We have extra iron. So I do need more plates. I need landfill. I have 17 landfill right now. I'm gonna expand the power plant and make some more electrolyzers for mineral sludge. Electrolyzers there. More power. I will squeeze this thing in. Just here as close as we can get. One at a time. Is this really a speedrun? You placed all landfill? Cool. So after that, we do more electrolyzers. And that is right there. Meanwhile, we can actually work on researching metallurgy. All the landfill we need is now on the way. It is working. This means that the filtration unit is working full time as well. So, how much power do I have right now? It's not really going up. It's in fact going down. Okay, so I'm considering if I can place this blueprint with 7 more electrolyzers before I place the rest of the power plant. But I'm gonna think no. Oh, they're placing land. That's music to my ears. So let's metallurgy 1 do iron smelting first. Let's actually place the first steel. It's just a small tiny blueprint that fits right there. Advanced iron smelting 1. So let's do copper smelting. I have another blueprint for updated stone. And that I can place when I deconstruct the crystallizers. So I'm gonna deconstruct this thing. Don't need this, don't need that, don't need these. Don't need those, or this, or that, or this. Oh, this one is done. So let's go back here. I don't know why I put numbers on these blueprints, because I'm not placing them in the actual order that they are numbered in. It's no point. It looks like the landfill here is done. So let's place the blueprint. That's this one. Right there. So now we have the assembly machine making landfill in the middle. So if I have enough stone, I can turn that off, and we'll have all these electrolyzers making actual landfill instead. I know that we need way more bricks So do a requester chest there. So what I'll do here is just a small logic based. I don't have a requester chest because this stupid thing was placed again. Goodbye. Alright, this power plant is working. The next thing I want is... where is that? Even more electrolyzers, this blueprint. So this fits right there. So this is just an extra stone furnace making bricks. And I will keep this here for a while. Because I need a lot of bricks for like pipes. And for all the buildings, like blast furnace and stuff, they require a lot of bricks as well. So I'm going to keep it. Did I really have everything I needed for this? Wow. Alright, so more filtration and crystallizing. That's the blueprint that fits right here. So this is where I wanted to insert 15 more iron pipes. Rather than like all the stone bricks. Oh my god, it actually did it. I have no idea how that happened. So just because I pointed out that I want to complain about this not working the way I wanted, it actually did work the way I wanted. Like first time ever that has happened. There we go. Now it should do steel, but no, it does everything else before. I don't understand this at all. Okay, so let's move on from this thing. So sapphire ore sorting. After I deconstructed this thing, I can place this. I also need to deconstruct half the wind power. So what this does is it takes the sapphire ores right now, it buffers it up in chests, and then somewhere there's a an ore crusher coming. So it'll be crushed, and then it will be so this outputs crushed sapphirite and crushed stone. The crushed stone will go in here and be made into landfill, and the sapphirite will go into the ore sorter and make slag, iron ore, and copper. Slag will be crushed into stone and go back up into landfill again, while the iron and copper will be buffered up here. So now we can remove the next part here. So this is just the first basic iron smelting, which makes iron ore into ingots, which cast them into molten iron, and then this turns it into iron plates. So this goes out here, buffers up in a chest, and then outputs on this belt. So the next blueprint is copper smelting, and that's just right next here. So this is just making a lot of iron plates and copper plates. So this actually works the same. So if copper plates is less than 50, output on this belt, and they put it in here. So this makes sure I always have 50 copper as well in the larger system. So 50 iron and 50 copper. The next blueprint is automated red signs. So let's remove this thing. This just makes red signs with 2 assembly machines. I still only have 2 labs right now, but that's fine. Next up, we need to actually go to research logistics. So let's go for basic logistics. Because it's time to go research long inserters. So the belt here, one will go to the mall, and this will go to the science. So, next blueprint, it's time to do the first part of the mall. So this goes right there. So I sort of want a big buffer of iron before I place it, but long inserters is done. Let's do near inserters as well. Oh, can you place that before you go recharge? Oh, these are going up there to recharge. They're gonna run out of power. Rip. And these, yeah, look at this. Researching is coming along. Oh, have you recharged? You have. So the last, where's the third one? 98 out of 100? Yeah, one bot has drowned somewhere, I guess. No, it's going up for this one. I have no idea where the last bot is. Okay, anyway, place this mall. This makes belts. It outputs them. Again, everything is connected to the logic network. So if I have less than 90 basic belts, it will keep outputting and put them up here. Same goes for the splitters. It requests, like, make sure you have 2 splitters, basic splitters. Make sure you have 5 undergrounds. So this will make a lot of belts to begin with, and then later on it will make assembly machines, and it will make inserters, and it will consume all the iron. So let's actually get that power plant up and running. So it's supposed to go like there. I can remove this washing plant, but it has 178 mud in it, so I'll just let it be. Oh, we have power. That's more power than before. Meanwhile, when that is up, after that we will do many more electrolyzers blueprints. So this will go right there. There is stuff on the belt. Nice. So going down back to blueprint 17, part 2. It's like, what? This means that 2 more crystallizers making stereotyte. No, sapphirite, sorry. Which is the maximum that one ore crusher can manage. So it'll be really nice to upgrade this, which means we'll actually get more iron plates. Alright, let's just continue on. I want to do part 2 of this, which is 7 more electrolyzers. This can go down as well. So what this is it is making bobmonium and rubite in 2 of these. And then it will crush them, and it will sort them, and it will just buffer it up. So this is tin and lead and silicon and nickel, I think. So, nice. Things are working. How's power? Nothing buffered? Nothing buffered. 900 buffered in this one, but that's the my charcoal belt, so I sort of want more here. So let's place down the next blueprint, which is carbon we can do, sure, why not? Let's place them there. Tin, lead and solder. You go right there. So yeah, this to me is a speed run because I'm doing things pretty much as optimally as I can, more or less. But it's still Brave New World and still C-block, so it's still slow. So we have tin coming in, we have solder, and we have lead. So this is the same principle as this thing. So as long as I have less than 40 solder, it will output it on the same belt and put it in this chest. So this just makes carbon, which it outputs. So half of it goes on the charcoal belt, and the other will just, it's again connected to logic network. So if I have less than 50, output here. And then this goes all the way down here and puts it into this chest. So everything goes into this chest for the logic network. At this point, I think I will try to How are you out again? You had like 100 charcoal. Oh my god. I will make the green labs now, I think. So now we're making a bunch of basic electronic boards. This I need to make green circuits in general. Great. We have green circuits. Fantastic. Deconstruct the old labs. So, 2 green labs up. Place the green science build. First, green science. Basic chemistry 2. Because I want this electrolyzer electrode recipe. Because the next thing I will do is rip up this whole thing and swap over to that. So I need half the amount of electrolyzers, which will save on power and also make more mineral sludge. So that's a big thing. That's what I want to research. But I have something left to do here. That is, first of all, place stereotype sorting. Excess mineralized water I will turn into like mineralized water crystallization or whatever it's called, which gives sapphirite and stereotype. So I need to do something with the actual stereotype, which is why I will place this blueprint. I think it's time to start Go Convenient. Place something called expanded mole. All the resources will be like this 500 iron and it will burn through this in no time. The things I'm producing here, well, first of all, pipes. We have algae farms, electrolyzers, ore crushers, iron pipes, liquefier, boiler stuff, flare stack, chemical plant, water pump, even iron chests and top-up valve and overflow valves, and then the crystallizer and filtration units. I'm a bit low on bomonium, so I will swap over to that because I want more tin. Oh, I need to make 2 more labs, because I feel like 2 isn't enough. I really need to upgrade the electrolyzers. This power is not good. So this thing is using the process which is called something with electrolyzed electrodes. And basically this produces slag at half the cost. Because it has 2 seconds crafting time, while the other recipe has 4 seconds crafting time. And just to refresh this thing, you need just purified water. And then you get extra mineralized water actually, so you get extra power out of this thing. So, let's place the second one. And this goes right there. I think I'll minimize this window. it's too bright. So next up, I will do another one. So just expanding this even more. 1 lab, 2 labs. Great, so that's 4 labs. So I want to place like one, I don't know, there and there. Next up, I will need more crystallizers, which means right there. So construction bots can place some more landfill. Can someone deconstruct this robot? So now with the third part here, this is enough to for 6 crystallizers, and I have now 5 making sapphirite, including excess mineralized water into it, and then 3 making stereotyte, 2 rubite, and 3 bomonium. So what am I gonna do now is I'm gonna break everything again. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna destroy the whole ore processing thing. So ore processing, place this blueprint changes to process 2 for iron, copper, tin and lead. We are getting iron ore being made into processed iron, which was then made into iron ingots. And this is a 50% increase in production compared to previously. Oh, couldn't you have placed that land? So I'm going to jump over a bunch of these and start with this blueprint. I'm gonna place another of these right there, because I have 40 iron ingots here right now. So I'm producing slightly more iron that I can consume. You like a power pole? I miss a filter inserter. That has been placed. That means I can deconstruct this whole thing. So this was my whole stone production. It worked through the iron, so iron is down to normal production again. Next up, I will do more power. So just connect this there. So what this thing does is it makes crushed stone, and that just goes into crushed actual stone here, which is made into bricks. And that's put on the belt, and this filter inserter says if I have more than 500 bricks, then don't output here, which puts it into a storage chest. Same with the stone, 50 there. Come on, place the last land. Next up, to actually do steel, I need some clay bricks. And this connects where exactly? Yeah, there. So to do dedicated steel, I want to do a recipe to make iron ore with crushed sapphirite and geolite and mineral catalyst. And this requires an ore sorting facility Mark II to get only iron ore rather than this thing which makes like slag and copper as well. And ore sorting facility Mark II needs clay bricks. So I want to place this one, which goes right there. For now I can deconstruct this roboport. At least there's some charcoal here. What about in the other ones? None. 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 I need more power. So I'll use this blueprint and place down one here. Work quicker, bots! Oh dear. Oh no! They're so slow. All of them are gonna run out of power. That's terrible. So, just don't build this. Recharge. Place this, so I can place another roboport. I hate when this happens. I'm looking forward to the what are they called? The 3x3 charging pads. So we have an ore sorting facility Mark II. That's great. Come on, they're so slow. Ooh. So what I actually want to do is upgrade those designs to assembly machine 2s. Have you been placed? Yes. All the pipes have been placed. Deconstruct this. Oh, look. It actually brought it with them. Amazing. So after that blueprint, I'm placing steel metallurgy. This connects right here. So this will be the new source for steel. Which means that all the iron here that this produces does not have to go to steel anymore. Because we'll have a separate source for steel. So that's going to be great. Next up, okay, I'll just do more power. So we'll place this one. So yeah, this is here. It has a bunch of processed iron, makes it into ingots. It makes it into steel ingots. It smelts them, and this makes steel plates. So this isn't a better process than the one I had before, but it has higher throughput. It just makes more quicker. Next up, I know that I'll need some more labs, which means that I'll make 2 more of these labs. Upgraded, 2 of these can support 6 of these. What I'll do now is I'll totally deconstruct the copper smelting and the tin smelting. I think I have to check the blueprint. Yep, that looks fine. And then deconstruct those 2. Place that goes right there. So what this blueprint does is it swaps my tin production to make tin wire coils. Because as far as I can figure out, there's 2 ways to make tin coils. Like the first one, to get 5 tin copper wire, you need 5 copper and 4 tin. The other recipe, which is this one, 4 tin and 4 copper makes 16 tin copper wire instead of 5. It feels like this thing is like 330% better or something like that. Which is crazy. Are you making the labs yet? Yes, you have. Oh, there we go. We have some labs. Next up, even more power, I think. Like over here. Can also do one here. Is this still working? Yeah, it is. It's still making underground belts. I have 146. But make some more. I need more. More. Are you placed? Not really. You are not connected with power? Oh my god. Like there, sure. Ah, red circuits will be great. Can make more roboports. Can make requested chests. Soon. Soon. Come on. It's a speed run. Go quicker. What am I doing after this? More sludge. There we go. That's more power. Now I'm looking for 9, part 2. Goes there. Oh, the steel, it's coming in. It's the actual iron I don't really have too much of. But don't prior science anymore. Make sure the mole gets some. Wow, it really drained the iron right away. Oh my god. I'm ahead on research though, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, bot speed. Like with blue science, we can get 2 bot speed researches, which is plus 75% movement speed on bots. We can get cargo capacity 1. So basically, they will be 75% quicker and carry twice as much landfill. So just getting those 3 blue researches will be amazing. And then later on we'll upgrade to Mach 2 bots, which are like, I don't know if it's 30% quicker or something like that as well. So it's gonna be great. I can actually place the whole thing. It's supposed to look like this. Yep. Ooh. Poor construction bots will have to go down here and fix this. Like they weren't doing enough already. Okay, that's one. Clear that. Oh wow, the bombs. 240. 160 here only. Something's wrong with this one. It has a fish. Okay. Big amounts of solder now. Yeah, decent amount. Not a lot of lead. There's no mineral sludge for this. This one stopped somehow. Charcoal. Ugh, not this bug again. Somehow this one stops. So let's place blueprint number 2. I'm missing Roboport. No, blue chests. So deconstruct that one. Where's the actual blue chest? 3, 4. Oh, here it is. I don't have inserters. Please place this inserter. You're not even on your way? Right, let's place blueprint 17 called aluminium and silver. So this goes right here. There's a lot of stuff in this one, including the ore sorting facility that I need. So I'll have to deconstruct this chest again. What's going on now? It stopped again? Look at this thing. Just do the slow one then. Ugh. Because this will always work. I don't know why that stops working sometimes. All these have, like, if I enable this thing, you see that the offset is so that it moves it at 2.65 per second. Which it did right there. But sometimes it just freezes and doesn't place it on the belt. And I don't know why. And this has stopped now like a couple of times. Everything else here is exactly the same. All of these inserters are exactly the same. But somehow this one, for no reason, breaks. Mineral sludge is working again because it has charcoal again. So finally getting iron. So I'm done with the mineral sludge. So I have all I need up here. I'm placing the aluminium and silver bolt. So once this is up, I'll get aluminium ore and into aluminium plates, and I'll get silver ore. And that's what is needed for green metal catalysts, which I need to make formaldehyde. I think it's needed for resin anyway. I want to deconstruct this thing, but you're recharging. Oh, oof. Oh, no, don't go there. Go elsewhere. Okay, good. Some poor bot will be really slow for a while, but yeah. Next up, after that, I will need some more boards. So, the next one is called boards, and it fits right here. Oh look, we have aluminium ore. We have some silver. It's coming in. Where are the bots going? I need to place this landfill here. Come on. Come on. So this is just salt water into brown algae, and then the same what's called green algae recipe as we do power with, but I'm using a Mark II farm instead. And then they're using assembly machine 2s. So next blueprint is silicon smelting. Sure, let's do that. So this goes right here. Now look how quick this will be. This is like in the middle of yeah, okay, it's not really in the middle of robots, but it's very close to like where the landfill is. So placing this should go really quick compared to like building this thing is up here. Is this done? Yes, it's making green algae, which means it should be making this stuff, which will, yeah, so I'm getting boards. So this is just to get silicon wafers or something like that, which is needed for red circuits. So this is just prepping for red circuits, and about time because this is starting to fill up. The next one is plastics and resin. So finally, oh my god, poor Roboport. It has everything. Every single like bot here is going to this one. So all this will be slow now. Ugh. So I'll do a quick explanation of this. So what's going on here is that the sulfuric wastewater that we get from filtration here is, yeah, it's always been like made into sulfur with this process. But now I just connected this pipe here, so it also makes blue algae. That is then used into blue fibers, which is made, I make into ammonia. And this then, together with the green metal catalysts, provide, like you get fibers here, you get something called methanol. This makes formaldehyde gas, and together with the urea gas there you make with ammonia and carbon dioxide. You get liquid resin, which in turn is being moved like all the way down here and put in here. So here's liquid resin, and I use a very basic plastic method, which just makes green algae into cellulose fibers, into methanol gas, into this steam cracker, a synthesis propene, which makes propane gas and residual gas, and the propane is just straight into liquid plastic. It also builds up a bunch of residual gas here, which is just stored up now, but will later be used for lubricant. That's why I made the pipe over here already, because I'm gonna build that over here. So we have all this up now. I can place the actual red circuits build right there. So this thing requests resin and plastic. It makes phenolic boards with the boards here and the resin. It makes copper wire from somewhere. It makes tin copper wire from this thing up here. Maybe a bad time to give a tour of this thing while it's dark and I don't have any lamps, but okay. So this makes silicon wafers, which means we get transistors, which means we get electronic circuit boards, which means we get red circuits. And green circuits just need iron. So I prioritized iron here now. It will just go through them all until it has consumed all the things it needs. It's just working on some gears now. But then the iron will continue through here and will make green circuits. But here we go. We have made 2 red circuits. So right away with those we will make more requested chests and provided chests. So green circuits go out here and they go in this one. Also, extra green circuits go down here, and this is again connected to logic network. So it says if I have less than 200 green circuits, then output from this belt into the chest. Same thing with red circuits. If I have less than 200 red circuits, make sure I have 200 red circuits in this. So here it comes. Continuous red circuit production. So this makes like 18 red circuits per minute or something like that. 18 to 20. If it has iron, that is, which it doesn't at the moment. But, I mean, we're making red circuits. Next up, we're gonna need some blue algae. This goes right there. I did move my face, by the way, so you should be able to see this now. How many entities are missing and stuff. So we have some blue algae farms here. They consume the sulfuric wastewater from this process. So instead of sulfuric wastewater being purified into sulfur again, and then made into new sulfuric acid up here, it has an overflow valve here, and it goes down to these algae farms instead. So this now consumes a lot of sulfur, which means I need to put down the requested chest here and request sulfur from these things. So here's 66, and here's yeah, like 700. So the logibots have to be really busy just bringing stuff down here. So that's a bit unfortunate. So we need oil petrochem gas tank. No, petrochem gas tank, that's what it is called. 4 of them? Yeah. So that's just to like buffer up naphtha, fuel oil, base mineral oil, and raw gas. Otherwise this will just stop very soon. Next blueprint is a big mess here. It makes batteries. It goes like right in the middle here, somewhere. Right there. Bots are flying in flying formation. This is amazing. That's so good. Right, so this blueprint I placed now was batteries. So it puts like pipes here and spaghettis them through all the way around here, and it goes down all the way down here to a chemical plant which makes batteries. So that needs sulfuric acid, and it needs lead, which it gets from right here, and it needs plastics, which it gets from this requested chest. And then also it prepares stuff for the bots. So like we get steel on this belt, we get batteries on the same belt, we get aluminium starting to flow down here. That's for blue science later. So next blueprint is the actual bots. Now this goes right here. So what this thing does is it basically green circuits go down here. We have iron input, we have steel and batteries and stuff. So with iron here we make like the stuff for engines and electric engines. We have base mineral oil and residual gas we brought in from plastic. So this makes lubricant for the electric engines. Then with the green circuits and batteries and steel, you get flying robot frames, and those are going up here. This makes brains, and this makes, what's the other one called? Tools for the logibots. And this makes logibots. So I just need the assembly machines here. 6 more assembly machines needed, and then this will actually work. So, is this working? Yep, that's working. This one is working. So, very soon we'll actually have our first extra produced logibot. Woot! The first robot brain. The first logibot. Woot! And it's placed in the network. So this will now be picked up by another logibot, and then moved to yeah, we already made the second one. Moved to the requested chest I made it here at the start, which requests any extra bots I make or I have. 51 bots in the system. 52 bots in the system. Yeah, this is gonna increase. So the if all the resources are here, this will make 6 bots per minute. But we're pretty low on iron right now, so that's not gonna be the case. So let's place the next blueprint. The next one I have is a lodge-based mall. And goes right here. Sulfur. Yeah, this is better. So after I expand this with... I'm gonna place down some more builds over here. It will actually be sulfuric acid positive, or sulfur positive. So I can remove that requested chest totally later. But for now, the algae farms, they just drain all the sulfuric wastewater. So, what this is it is just making roboports. It's requesting copper for copper cables, it's requesting iron for gears, and then it makes the stuff needed for roboports, which is like charging pad, hatch door, what is this, antenna array, and steel and stuff. So it requests all this, and it also makes more chests. So Logibots will deliver everything here now. So I don't do anything, I just watch them build stuff. Meanwhile, we're still making more and more bots. So almost up to 200 Logibots right now. So we're making our first Roboport. No longer limited to 5 Roboports. So let's place this one now. There we go. Where else do I want Roboports? I want one here. I want one... yeah, sure. Right, that's fine for now. Let's actually swap over to construction bots. So, stop at like 236 Logibots, and now we're making some more construction bots. So that's nice. 32 plastics. Eek. That's not a lot. What I want now is just more power, because I think pretty limited on that. Let's place some here. Right, like there. And with all the Logibots and the construction bots at the same time, all charging, that uses up a lot of power. So that's why we're in a bit of trouble right now, but I hope that as soon as I get up the next power plant, it will be much better. Oh, jeez. Power! It's so bad. It's just the Roboports messing things up. So, right away, I want another power plant right next to this. Right there. Oh, look at that. The requested chest is right there. And it's in range. I thought I put this too far to the right, so it wouldn't reach, but it reaches, so it's fine. So, just waiting for the last landfill to be placed here, and then we can place this blueprint as well. The first power plant is up and running, which means that power should be fine now, because this is like an extra 8 megawatts. The next thing I'm going to build is part 2 of this mall. So, you know what, even more resource consumption. Which is pretty bad, because I don't have a lot of resources, but, well, that's just how it is. I really don't feel like manually crafting stuff here any longer, so I just want Logi-based mall to do it all. So, this makes stuff which I need in the next blueprint I'm going to place down. Which is like blast furnace, ore processing machine, ore sorter Mark 1 and Mark 2. We have a clarifier, a hydro plant, induction furnace, strand casting machine. We have filter frames. What are these called? Electrolyzer electrodes. This thing won't actually work because it wants 100 in the network to work, and I already have 473. But yeah, it's here when I run out of it. And assembly machine 2s as well are being made here. Meanwhile, the next blueprint is sludge for more iron. This goes right here. Let's actually place an extra roboport here if we can. Somewhere there, that should be good. Actually, let's put this one as well. Right, so I'm gonna place 2 roboports here, so I have extra charging capacity. When the bots will just fly over here, run out of power, and be completely useless. So that's something. So we can place the blueprint now. Which was it? It was called more iron. And this goes right there. It's basically the same as these things. It makes mineral sludge. And that mineral sludge I will use to make more iron. Because I desperately need more iron right now. So let's move on to the next blueprint, which is more iron. Which is actually consuming this stuff. So this uses the mineral sludge here. I have the crystallizers here. I have the metallurgy here. I even have in this blueprint something to belt down charcoal all the way here. Because the stupid iron process, this one, requires charcoal. Like 2 charcoal to make, what is it, 24 iron ingots? But it's a fair amount of charcoal. Alright, it's time to place this blueprint. Just one more thing. There we go. There. And everything here is in the mall, or like the original mall or the Logi mall, so I don't need to build anything manually. So yeah, this mineral sludge is like Jivolite and Saphirite, and crushes that, and with the mineral catalyst it makes pure iron ore, which it processes into processed iron ore, and then it goes into yeah, this is working as well. Charcoal is coming down here. This makes iron ingots, which is then just made into molten iron, which is iron sheet coils. And that can be made in an assembly machine into iron plates. And so it's buffering up here, and then it will also belt down here. And this will prioritize it, and this is an inserter which is just putting it on the actual mold belt here. There is more iron production. And that's really what I need right now, because, yeah, look at this poor belt. There's like nothing here. Because all the iron has been consumed up there somewhere. So, yeah, more iron. And this goes straight on the belt, which will go. And so now I'm like guaranteed to have red circuit production, as long as this is working. And not only red circuit production, but green circuits, which means that, yeah, we'll get bots as well. So, this is really, really good to have more iron. Let's check the iron production, actually. So it went from like 140 per minute-ish to topping out at 270 now. So it just more than doubled the iron production. So that's really good. Really, really good. Let's place down the next blueprint as well, which is Mall Part 3. I should actually reclaim some of these roboports, because this is a lot of roboports. I'll leave them. I'll leave them for now. I'll leave and place another one there. I'm doing the opposite of what I just said. This new, it's so dark, jeez. This new thing, it makes, yeah, as I said, belts, underground belts, splitters, filter inserters, casting machines, a powder mixer, flotation cells, because this is what I need for the next blueprint. So because mineral sludge is full here, I will do the actual metallurgy part before I do the mineral sludge part. This is there, cobalt and glass. Goes right there. Oh crap, it needs researched. I forgot I was gonna continue that as soon as iron was up. So as soon as iron was up, I was supposed to resume research. Bots, oh dear. Couldn't you have placed this before you go to recharge? So, this consumes some of the mineral sludge. and makes sapphirite and bobmonium, and then flotation. And so here I get bobmonium thing to make, what is it? It is this. So I get tin, silicon, cobalt and zinc. Actually place the blue science build. Because for some reason it has the buffer for glass. I don't know why I didn't have that in the actual glass buffer, glass build. But I need to place this to place the thing that buffers up glass. Also this thing produces glass. So it's silicon straight into glass mixture into glass. So next up is a build called gold, which goes right there. That's pretty small. What's after that? There's a blueprint called cobalt steel smelting. Here we go. So we can place that as well. That's a really small one, so that goes quick. Gold is coming in. So this makes a bunch of lead. It makes nickel, aluminium and gold. So gold goes down here into gold smelting, and then it's buffered up. Aluminium goes into the aluminium chest, which is pretty much full now. That's not really great. Oh well. So next blueprint is just expanding iron and making copper. Goes right there. Yep. So things are finally starting to speed up here. We have more bots. We have more roboports. We're working on getting blue science now, which means we can get bot speed. So yeah, all the bots will be much quicker. So let's place the actual blueprint to make more iron and also copper. This goes somewhere around here. I only have 2 casting machines here and they're working full time. So copper is going down even though I still have processed copper there. So that's why I'm making a second build here now. With more iron and copper right there. So this expands the extra iron here a bit. And then makes a whole new line for just as much copper as I make iron. Because the blue science is very iron heavy. It uses so much copper, I mean. It uses so much copper. Like everything uses copper. This recipe, which I don't have yet, uses like 12 copper per thing. So it's extremely much copper for this. Which is why I need a separate copper build right here. Alright, we're getting iron. As in more iron than before. So we increased iron production here by 50%. From 285 to 350, maybe, ish. There's some more iron coming in now, anyway. More than I am using, I think. About that... upgrade this whole row. So from here to there, up. There to there to... sure, to there... there, and to this one. Probably don't need after that. Blue science is done. Paste that again. Here we go. It's making stuff for blue science. We have a blue lab. We have a second blue lab. Look at this, look at this. Worker robot speed. Yeah. I don't have any more blueprints right now. So this is it. This is as far as I've come. Worker robot speed is being worked on. We have blue science up and running. So I'm gonna save here. So, see ya.